Hey, it's TamaraTamu with the TamaraTamu Collective, where dreams have no filter. So, check this out. So, this is the perfect example of what I have been talking about and going heavy on as it pertains to perfectionism. So, I uploaded, just recorded a video about what I titled it Frantic Energy Equals Frantic Results, and it's specifically about business. Okay, so I titled it part one because I realized there were just a few nuggets that I forgot to mention in the first video. So I thought, okay, well, I can do one of two things. I can either delete that entire first video and make sure I include the nuggets that I wanted to, or I can just make another video. So I'm making another video. So here it is. This is just a few more nuggets. This will be part two of Frantic Energy Equals Frantic Results. So if you haven't watched that one, watch that one first, and then this one will make sense. All right. So I was talking about how we have to consider how we want to feel in our lives when we are building our businesses. Okay, it doesn't even matter what type of business it is. Doesn't matter the industry. We don't care about that. This applies to all industries. It applies to all businesses. We get so caught up in just the logic and just the strategy and listening to business experts and following, their guidance and, sitting in on free webinars, whatever. Okay. But it all comes down to, are you building a business that falls in line with the lifestyle that you want? Because if you don't do that, which happens a lot of times, you'll find that you'll have a business, and let's just say that it is, as far as the money aspect, it's profitable, and from the outside looking in, someone may be saying, oh my gosh, that business is making this kind of money. And, they're all over social media. They're all over the place doing ads, sponsored ads, whatever. You see them all over the place. But the owner, the creator of the business is miserable because the way that they feel in the business is frantic, which matches the frantic energy that they used to build it. They're all over the place. So, again, from the outside looking in, you may be saying, well, shoot, if I was making, we'll just say six figures every month, okay, I would not be unhappy. I wouldn't care about how I feel, but you have to be careful with saying that, because this is where you have to almost take money out of the equation. Because again, this is from my perspective, I am a firm believer that when you are feeling joy about what you're doing, when you are feeling at peace about what you're doing, when you are feeling happy and at ease about what you're doing, the money just automatically flows. And I want to stress that this is why I'm making this video. I want to stress that when we don't do that, we could be building this monstrosity of, instead of your business LLC or your business incorporated, it's just complete stress LLC, stress incorporated, frantic LLC. So you have to consider, are you building a business that falls in line with how you want to feel? Because if you end up with a business where you constantly feel like you're on a constant schedule, it's constant burning, putting out fires, constant hiring, constant this, and just going. To me, that defeats the purpose. And this, I'm just talking from my, what I want in my life. I want freedom. I want, maybe I should have said this first, but I want freedom. I want to be free of a schedule, unless it's a schedule I create for myself. I don't want nobody giving me a schedule. I want, freedom of location where I can go wherever I want to go with my business still running and functional and profitable and sustainable. That's what I want. Part of what I want. Okay. So, but when you delete all of that from the equation, then that defeats the purpose. Your business should be, and I don't want to say should, but to me, when I look at, someone going into business for yourself, there needs to be some type of freedom in that. Okay, freedom of your time. Otherwise, go work for somebody else. That defeats the purpose when you are in your business and you feel like you can't breathe, where you feel like you're suffocating. Something has to change. So, like I said in part 1, again, watch that one. Hopefully you've watched that one first before coming over to this one. So that's why I said in part 1, now, if the business that you had that was building, that you were building before, it didn't go the way you planned, because you can look at it now, you have the opportunity to build it the way that you want, to build it taking into consideration how you want it to feel, not what other people are telling you. Hey, if you add 25 more products, you can make 1,000 times more money, which may or may not be true. But this is an example. Is adding 20 more products at one time, does that fall in line with the lifestyle that you envision? So, you don't want to build Frantic LLC. You don't want to build Stress LLC, all right? You want to build this beautiful company that is giving you freedom to create in the way that you choose, the freedom to build wealth in the way that you choose, to build wealth with ease, okay? Because that, I know, that is a thing, and it is possible, okay? So, thank you again for coming back to watch part 2. All right, and until next time, cheers.